Hey everybody, this is Ericka from the Classy Climb blog. I want to let you guys know you cannot force people to give you a job or to respect you. These are two things you cannot force on others. But first, before we start, check down below for the Classy Climb School. Check on courses on how to start a business from scratch, how to make more income, and also how to design the American dream you love and want to live, right? You have to design your life if you want to be in charge of it. So back to the topic. You can't force people to give you a job, and you cannot force people to respect you. They do study after study after study where 75% of Americans say there's no problem with our justice system. There's no problem with the police. There's no problem with racism. And this is 75% of white people. But at the end of the day, we already see the studies where, you know, if your name is Jerome or Shonda or Wanda or whatever, or it has an ethnic sound to it, Asian, Latino, whatever, Julio, Juan, any of those things, you are 50% less likely to get a call back. And I worked with a manager who that is what he said out of his mouth. If I can't pronounce your name, I'm not calling you back. And I used to laugh because I worked there and I thought he was funny. He was always very funny to me. But then I realized that's happening all over the country. Not just this one 45-year-old white manager who just, I don't know how to say your name, I'm not calling you back. To realizing it's all over the country. It's happening everywhere. And so these people, but what you got to realize is you can't force that man to give you a job. 90% of companies hire people who look like them, sound like them, and are around them. Why? Because it culturally fits. Okay? So when we're sitting here saying, these people are gonna give me a job. They do not have to give you a job. They do not. No one has to. And you can't force them to, right? So this is where taking your responsibility of your life comes in. And so many people get upset about the gig economy. They're like Uber, Lyft, and Rover.com and walking dogs and providing service for other people makes them angry because they realize they have to get out and hustle. Because you do. You can't force anyone to give you a job. You have to take control of your situation. And you can't force anybody to respect you. Now, people are going to say, well, everybody should respect each other and it should be this way. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Go where you're celebrated, not tolerated. Respect is a thing that is earned. And, a lot of times people will say, well, I need to be respected. And it's like they have never accomplished anything in their life. They're living in their mom's basement or whatever for 10 years after college saying they need to be respected. Well, when you start acting like that, a respectable adult is when we start treating you like a respectable adult. So again, people, you can't force people to give you a job. You can't go around saying, give me money. Give me my money because I'm an American and I deserve it. You have to start looking at it from the prism of how many people can I serve? Because that's where you get money from serving. How many people can I serve? How many people can I touch? How many people can I affect with whatever it is, talent, skill, or service I can provide? That is the pair, what you have to see it through. So again, this is Ericka, Classy Climb blog. Definitely check out the Classy Climb School courses. Help you help yourself. You guys have a great day.